Hello, everybody. My name is Rose Garden. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night. Good morning, my pebbles. And once again, we are doing a talking stream in the morning. And how are you guys? Because I just woke up. Well, already showered and stuff because I got work today. But yeah, how are you guys? And such. I hope you have a good day and such. If not, I hope this stream will help you brighten your day. If not, I apologize. But yeah, so I want to do a talking stream in the morning because I want to make it as a habit, but I try my best to do as much, but it's kind of hard because I need my sleep, but also like I don't have nothing to talk about. I mean, I'm like literally just in my sleepy voice like that right now. Look at I sound really like different like right now like and such. I, Low key though, I kind of want this voice in real life, like all every day, as my real voice, like all the time. This is my not my real voice, by the way. This is just like my morning voice. You know when you have that morning voice when you woke up and you have like this deep, solid voice like that. Yeah, that's just like my morning voice. But like, I wish it was like my voice every day because don't get me wrong, I am okay with my voice, but man, I think because it's the gender fluid in me, sometimes I want to sound feminine or sometimes I want to sound masculine. And today I just feel sound I want to sound masculine today. So yeah. And honestly, it's pretty rare. I mean, you know what's the best thing about using this voice is that I get a chance to voice my male characters, and that's like the best voice. However, sometimes when I have my sick voice, I really get sick, but I get the opportunity. That's really terrible of me. Don't recommend it. Don't voice recording while you're sick because that's not good. That's not healthy and stuff because that's not. It probably will hurt your voice way more. So yeah. I really want to like today. Probably just gonna do my best during my work day because I'm a luck. Thankfully enough, we don't have a lot of thing going on like that. It's been raining a lot and it's been cooler, so that's been great. And such, I might do because during my breaks I go swimming, so I might do that. And if I'm lucky, I can post my videos like that again. And I don't have much Wi-Fi, and there's nothing I can do. So yeah. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think what to talk about, and you know what I mean? Because it's hard to talk about things that because I talk a lot of things and such, and like I would personally I like talking about VTubers a lot, but I try not best to not talk about them because it's like I think I throughout all the videos I talk about way more about it, so I'm gonna let it slide for now. Although I think it would be nice to talk about my gender fluid. Yeah, yeah. I think I talked about you guys. Is that yeah? I am gender fluid. I go by she they, and um, I think the reason. Okay, not a reason. The the moment I realized that I was gender fluid is during after college when the world was have a lot of thing going on at the time. So I obviously went to TikTok, and this is and funny enough. This is like I didn't even I can I tell you like short notice. Funny enough, originally when I was downloading TikTok, I didn't originally not gonna use it as my voice acting platform. I just use it because everybody's using it, and then I think 2020 21, yeah, that I start using voices and stuff, and then I think I stopped, but then I think this year I've been going on like crazy. But anyway, back to the story. So I didn't even know what gender fluid is until like recently, and I seen videos about it and such, and I was like, oh, this is more like me. And then the more I think about how and I'm like realizing that makes all sense now growing up because I talked to my friends during my college because I was struggling a lot with at the time I didn't even know about this body dysmorphia. Like basically like, kind of like sometimes I'm comfortable with my body and sometimes I'm not comfortable with my body. So And I asked my friends like and such like, hey, like there's that I remember telling my best friend, I was like telling them like, hey, do you feel like there'll be times that you're like I'm okay being a girl, but sometimes I want to act a little bit masculine, or sometimes I want to act like feminine, or sometimes I don't want to go neither. And my friend was like, "Oh no, I never feel that." I was like, "Really?" And I was just thinking, what's going on with me? And I've been struggling with that for a long time and such. And then now I'm like realizing like, yeah, it makes sense now. Like, yeah, gender fluid is the most how I say, I hate to say label, but yeah, that's what I sorry identify more identify like that, because I'm comfortable being a girl like that and such, and I'm okay with that. And usually, and funny enough, growing up I was more tomboyish and such, and I was not into like Barbie, or I was not into like I mean I was into princesses, but I was more into like becoming a knight. Like I would rather when it when you're playing a game, like when you're a kid and you're playing like a little pretending game, and it's like the girls usually become a princess or like that and such. I was usually want to be like the knight, and that was because I thought it was really cool. And even though I didn't, and I thought like, oh, just because it's like, you know, but so basically I was more comfortable with that and such. And when it's so funny looking back is that when I was younger, I was more comfortable like singing duets, like when because me and my sister Rose, we would go to the car, listen to High School Musical, and I usually go with the male singing voice while my sister does the singing female voice and stuff, and I was okay with it and such. And even when we were little kids, we would play pretend games as well. Like how to be like, oh, I'll be the mommy, I'll be the daddy, and I'll usually be the dad, and I was like comfortable with it. So yeah, I was more comfortable like in such, but I didn't even realize I was gender fluid, and now thankfully I know now. Like it's never too late to find out who you are. Like don't, and that's okay because yes, you might be a late bloomer, but at least it's better you know I mean, yeah, that's the beauty about finding your identity is that you finding out who you are and how what makes you comfortable and stuff. And now I feel more happy. It's been like what almost 4 years since been gender fluid, and I've been for the first time in a while that I am very very comfortable who I am, and I'm happy to say so and stuff. And as much like I love my model, and honestly I feel like this model is identifying me again. I feel like this is good because it's not too girly or not too boyish. It's more like between and such. Although I wish like with this outfit, but I have like shorter hair, if that makes sense. But this one is more like I feel like this is more comfortable like that and such. But I did well. I think I do have my profile like like, I have two sides of my profile. One's like being boyish, and one is the current model I'm using. Like so, yeah. And can I? Yeah, I think I tweet about that. I was not kidding when I said that I want to be the first gender fluid in Nissan GEN, or basically in a VTubing company, or literally be the one that's like more out being gender fluid. I'm pretty sure there are like that, but aren't they? Like, I might have to look it up like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I should because I think. Okay, this is my personal opinion. I think the only VTuber who I believe who could be gender fluid is Dobio Dropside from Nizanji, like that. Because like I don't know. He just gives me that vibe. I don't know. It's hard to explain if that's such. And also, like, there's so many fan art of him, like, not only being like, being a masculine, but also like feminine, like that. Like and he was like, and he's like comfortable with it, and I'm just like, is he gender fluid? Like, I will love that he is, like, in my opinion, because I don't know, that'd be kind of awesome, like that. But I don't know, like that. I don't want to get discussions and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna mute for a bit. So yeah, like I think that Doppio drops out. In my opinion, I feel like he is a canon gender fluid, but I could be wrong like that. But honestly, props to him, like being very confident, like he just being himself like that. You know, my favorite advice of him is that he said that find your superpower, and I thought it was like yeah, like I feel like okay, it sounds nothing, but to me, it's like yeah, like everybody has a superpower. You just need to find it and such, and that's good. But yeah, going back to gender fluid. So, I'm trying to think. What Zoe? Hang on, I need to be. Yeah. So like, you know what? Can I be on? Can I find it really funny that I never realized growing up, like especially when it comes to anime like that and such, I realized that there are actually like gender fluid characters or literally anime characters who made me feel gender fluid because oh, can I be real with you with this? Like there's this really episode of Fairy Tale. So basically it's called like the Edulus World. So apparently there's this character villain. I forgot that person's name, but there's this character. So in the Edulus world, he's a male, but in the fairy tale world, like the normal world, he's a woman. And I was just like thinking, and growing up for me, I was like, I don't know, I loved that character so much as a kid. I was sorry when I was younger, and I'm like thinking, why is that feeling? And I didn't realize. I feel like personally, I think they were the first gender fluid character to me that sparks, in my opinion, in the fairy tale anime. I think so, but I could be wrong and stuff. And yeah, when I think about it, yeah, when I think about it, fairy tale was a really crazy time at the time. Okay, I want to go on topic on fairy tale, okay? Because I really do like fairy tale. Fairy tale is like, I love, there's so much memories for me growing up for me watching fairy tale. Like, I loved it so much. But looking back, I'm like, there's a lot of scenes I'm like, but there are so much good stories. Like for example, Urza's story, Gray's story, or even the Edulus world, like or like Lex's story. There's so many good stories. But I think my favorite top story when it comes to fairy tales is Urza's story. If you don't know who Urza is, she's a really great character, and I think she's like a good example of like, you know, just because she has so much trauma and such, it didn't make her a villain. She become like way more stronger and still a good person. And honestly, like it's so crazy how much she gone through and that she is still standing. And she's an S class wizard. That is so cool and such. And okay, I'm gonna, I really want to say something about this because I don't think they give her enough credit. Juvia is a really, really great character. I think she's one of the strongest character because before Fairy Tale, she was in the Phantom Guild. I think it was, and she was like literally in the four elements. So basically, it's kind of like the S class wizard in their guild in her guild at the time. So she is the strongest. And when you think about it, water magic, it can be powerful. You can use an advantage. Like what if it's raining or you're in the water and she will literally have advantage to take the enemies down. And if she like okay, there's a scene that she is so powerful is that where the part when someone's gonna find Gray and hurt him, and Juvia did not like that, and she was like, I remember that scene. She was like, Juvia won't hurt Master Gray. Ah! Like she went full on rage, and that was so cool. Like she is the coolest character, and she's cute. Okay, she's maybe a little bit yandere when it comes to with Gray and Juvia. But to be fair, I can understand with Juvia case because Gray is literally the reason for Juvia to, to be herself or helped her like to become who she is and stuff. And again, like so, okay, like I okay, spoiler alert, Gray realized now that he really likes her. Good. Like thank God. Like what, 10 years? Like 10 years? Like thankfully. We waited for 10 years. But damn, like I'm like really happy, but like man, my guy, like have you seen Juvia? She's beautiful. Like blue hair, beautiful outfits, like and she's powerful and she's sweet and she will be that type of girlfriend will be there for you and want your needs. Like that is the like dude, you're blind, man. Like god damn, like that. But I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm happy that Gray realized that he loves her, and I was like, yes, finally, finally. I was like, I'm still waiting for Urza and Jala. I swear to God. Okay, it's ripping me apart with this. Okay, like trust me. Okay, can I? Like, it's so funny to me. Like looking back 10 years later, is that like you know fairy tale ended kind of thing, and growing up watching it and such, and oh my god, there's like now like because they got the new uh fairy tale 100-year quest, and my god, I'm so happy. Like most of the couples I shipped so much when I was younger are oh, sorry, I got too excited, is that now they're canon, and I'm just like yay, yay. It took like 10 years later, but that's okay. Like I'm happy and stuff. Woo, like oh my god, oh my god. I'm so happy. Okay, speaking of fairy tale, can I? Oh, I should. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a tier list of the hottest fairy tale male, because there's so much, because I have too many crushes of fairy tale male characters, and I want to do. I'm not gonna do all of them, but the ones that I'm like my favorites, and I'm gonna do a tier list with them. So I might gonna do that. I might do that. That's such a good idea. But like probably after like the tier list with Niji Sanji stuff, I'm still between either doing dancing or the Pixie Hollow. I think I'm more towards with the Pixie Hollow because I'm not familiar with the dancing platform. So as much I love dancing, hang on, is someone barking? Shush! My God! Shush! It's really in the morning. Anyway, yeah, like sorry I talk so much because I was just so happy talking about fairy tale. I wish I could talk to someone about fairy tale, like and such. Can I say something? Can I be really happy? I want to be happy. I was really happy. Like so, yeah. Again, while back, I think I told you about this. That Vanta Crowbringer, my Oshi, like he did a karaoke stream and he sang. You know what he sang? He sang Snow Fairy from Fairy Tale, and I was just like crying. Like I'm thinking about it, it makes me want to cry because like I it Fairy Tale has been so important to me, and the fact that my Oshi is singing that, and the fact that he talks like he actually likes Fairy Tale, and I was just like, man, this guy is way more cooler and is meant to be my Oshi because man, the fact that he sang that song, it was like I can't imagine like him singing like "Far where you going, Sienna, na na na, suyo, oh yeah, ga na 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 na, oh yeah, just enough, so go say goodbye." That's so good. I miss the karaoke. I'm so sad, but I was like, oh my god, that song, man. I have so much memories. Oh my god, so much memories of fairy tales. So much. Yeah, I will do a tier list about it, but I will talk about more. I wish I could talk about more because it's been so long. But can I be real with you? You know, my favorite villains throughout the series. Okay, the Jola one is pretty badass in the Urza story, but the Sinner Six, like my god, they're actually very very cool. I think because like I think Midnight. I think his name was Midnight. Apparently they changed it to Macbeth, but I have a huge crush on this character, but looking back, it's probably the gender fluid in me again, like that. No, I think about it, like fairy tale is probably the reason I am like questioning my gender fluid self. So yeah, that's oh my god, oh god. I have a really big crush on. Okay, I have so many crushes. Okay, but oh my god, I have a crush on Loki. I have a crush on Eric. I have a crush on. I think at one point I did have a crush on Elfman, but he was too man, I guess. But looking back, now I kind of like him a little bit, just a little bit. Like he looked kind of fine in the new ones. Not gonna lie, like yo, low key though, he kind of fine. Okay, but Eric is also too. Like he kind of fine too. Like damn, like and Loki, like low key though. Lexus, he's pretty fine too. Like that. Not gonna lie, like bruh. Oh my god, yeah. Who? Yeah, Wade. Gray's also pretty fine when he in the later episodes like that, but he can be annoying with the taking off these clothes. But I get that it helps him like his powers. I guess I don't know that I what I remember. I'm not sure. Okay, I Natsu was my favorite character when I was younger because I think he was a foodie, but also like he was a fire breathing dragon. So yeah, because I love dragons. I love dragons, and yeah. But I think the one that still stick out to me, who I have a fairy tale crush on, is basically Loki, Eric, and Elfman and Lexus. I think they were the top four like that. I believe so. I think there was more. Like I did have a thing for free. Okay, okay. There are a difference between like crushing on the character and things like questioning my gender fluid self because, but yeah, there's a lot of things to look back. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, I think they were my top four. Yo, never. I would Lily would love to talk about more. Oh wait, I think I have a crush on one of the what is it the Pixie Guild, I think they called like that. Oh, by the way, they're probably the weakest in the guild. I'm just being real with you. I'm being real with you, okay? When they're not the, I don't know. I don't like the guild. They're kind of boring. Like they have like they don't have nothing going on like that, in my opinion. Like that, only just a tragic backstory in freaking Loki's story. But I think I have a crush on who I have a crush on. I did have a crush on the three guys, like the pretty boys, but I think it was first was um the brown hair character a bit, and then the dark skin at the time, and then the little when he grows up, yeah, like I think that was that era. I think I have a crush, but I think the more I think who my personal favorite who sorry, who's my favorite personal favorite from the three guys from the Pixie Guild. I think it was the middle guy, the dark hair. I think he wears blue, like the dark skinned one, like that. I think because he treat his girl, I think his wife, like I think yeah, love of his life, like treat her like a queen, and they're like the one he's like engaged to, I guess. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna hit the hey hey because I don't want to be late for work. But honestly, it's good. Like I'm in a light mood now, and also I want to enjoy my tea. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Rose Garden. Have a good morning, good evening, and good night. Have a good morning, everybody. Bye bye, pebbles. Bye. Get spookified. Mwahaha. Oh my god, help with the recording.